Ok, sobre mi dibujo, over my drawing, I clean it. Limpié el dibujo y tracé sobre él. Ahora, tú puedes pensar, oh, ¿hiciste trampa? No, porque lo hice sobre mi dibujo. Perhaps you think, okay, you're cheating because you... No, no, no. I draw this over my drawing, okay? Over my drawing. And I make a little analysis about anatomy. If I do this complete, it's going to be very, very long video. But anyway, it's good enough, the information I have here. La información que tengo aquí es suficiente como para dibujar arriba y recrear toda la imagen a mi gusto. Lo que voy a hacer ahora es producir una valoración. What I'm going to do now is put some values here. And blocking. Voy a bloquear las áreas oscuras. Blocking is separate light from shadow, okay? And of course, I try to follow the form doing this. Describe the direction of the volume. Okay, I never try to go in another direction. Trato de escribir la dirección del volumen y nunca voy en otra dirección que no sea la que el volumen me indica. ¿Ok? Tampoco pongo cosas que no, yo sé que no están allí. I try to avoid the temptation to put too many things. I try to keep it clean, ¿no? So blocking and go to the transition. That's the way, okay? Blocking and go to the transition. Follow the shape. Bloquea y busca la transición siguiendo la forma, okay? Mira esto, ¿ves? Soft in this case because I can see here a very dramatic change. Of course, I can exaggerate it if I want, but I don't want it. I want to try, I want to have it the most close to the reality, you know. But at the same time, already it looks better than the model. Okay. The model don't have this physique. El modelo no tiene este físico. Ya ahora mismo tú puedes ver que está elevado el físico a un nivel que no tiene el modelo original. Porque yo no estoy tratando de hacer el modelo. Uso el modelo para reforzar mi idea, pero no estoy copiando el modelo, sino reinterpretándolo. O sea, estoy haciendo una cosa mía. I follow the shape. Blocking and follow the shape. It's really simple. I eliminate some traces because, again, I don't want to put more than the necessary. And I feel this, you know, like Michelangelo create the blocking and develop the area and describe the surface. Of course, this is a drawing from a sculptor. Este es un dibujo del escultor, pero aquí podemos ver, in this part, you can see what it do. You see that? And it have a lot of emphasis in the contour to describe the volumen with the contour. And it's exactly what I try to do when I begin to draw this, you know, I begin to adjust that. Voy a crear el contraste del volumen. Observa que no es exactamente igual en todas partes. Aquí es menos, aquí es más, ¿ves? Y estoy haciendo lo que hacía Miguel Ángel, que es separar el plano y luego valorar la transición, ¿ves? Separa el plano, ¿ves? Y luego hace el bloqueo y comienza a hacer la transición. No hay nada diferente a esto, excepto que Miguel Ángel dibuja mucho mejor que yo. there is not much difference in this because perhaps the only exception is Michelangelo is much better draftsman than me. But at the same time, I try to don't look so bad. You see, I try to recreate the shape. Sometimes I make a little more pressures, sometimes no. That's depend of what I feel, how I feel the form, you see? I feel this in accent there and move in this direction. And again, this is another direction. Okay. This is too much. It's much better than this way. So this is a plane of shadow. Again, plane of shadow, blocking, and describe the direction. That's exactly in the same way you can draw with a pen, bloqueando, cerrando el plano de sombra y trazando la dirección, ¿ves? La dirección hacia dónde va el volumen. Es más o menos parecido a lo que haces cuando estás dibujando una plumilla. Estás dibujando con la pluma. The collarbone, la clavícula, elevación de trapecio, trapezius, insertion of the mastoid muscle. Suggest, you see, suggest. Don't do too much because not looks good. Particularly because you don't have anything here, you know. You need to calculate this. Remember, Simba, remember. Acuérdate, Simba, acuérdate, ¿no? Que no puedes, poner de más. Lo suficiente como para indicar. Muchas de las cosas que hice aquí se van cambiando. Many of the things I did in the beginning they're changing now. I'm looking for the mass, see, mass, and blocking that mass. The intensity is important, so I need to do it carefully because I don't want to overwork. I think probably I can move this one a little bit more up, like this. Voy cuidando la intensidad, ¿ves? De aquí para acá, porque es importante. De esa manera no exagero demasiado y va quedando la cosa bien. Yo necesito que este hombro se separe. ¿Ves? Aquí viene caminando la clavícula, va dando la vuelta de esta manera. ¿Ok? Va dando la vuelta de esa manera. Y este es el plano de elevación de la cabeza del deltoides. This is the plane of elevation of this volume, you see? This is a very important volume here. And I need to feel that. I need to feel how this muscle is take shape, you see, take a shape. And you can see this one comes in different, completely different directions. Okay, insertion of the pectoralis. Careful. There you are. Blocking. Shadow here, plane of shadow, and a shadow here. This is latissimus dorsi, serratus. Veo el plano de sombra, ¿ves? El plano de sombra proyectada, el plano que corta en dos la forma y sigo bloqueando. Es la inserción del músculo pectoral. Okay. You can do this now. Okay. Latissimus dorsi, serratus, no much because I can see too much this. I need to go very carefully. In the meantime, the perception of the ribs are more visible. Okay, perception of the ribs, particularly this one. La percepción de la costilla, las costillas son más visibles, particularmente esta. Fíjate que con un acento allí ya da la forma, ¿no? No te olvides de los músculos serratos o músculos sierra, ¿ves? Que se van intercalando como una cesta de mimbre y están cortados por el dorsal que va bajando allí. Aquí va perdiendo intensidad la forma y se va bloqueando. Va para un medio tono en gris. This point here. You can feel the 11 ridge right here, and it comes in this way. And follow the shape again. Follow the shape. See, you can embellish this if you want, if you can. I mean, there are no restrictions. This volume, I can change this volume. I can make it more bigger. You see, like this. 1, 2, insertion, there you are, something like that. But I can feel that one too much. It's more better like this. No lo puedo sentir tanto. Es mejor hacerlo modestamente. A ver. Al mismo tiempo puedo limpiar las partes que tape esta, por ejemplo. Esta de acá. La entrada de la costilla. No much because it's turning, you know, está dando la vuelta, no lo hagas tanto. Aquí puedes agregar más sombra para explicar este volumen. Ok. Vamos a meternos con la cámara. Let's get in with the camera. And that way you can see the details. There you are, much better. Sorry about my ability with the camera, okay? Let's move in this direction. It's a middle tone. And follow the shape. Sigue la forma. ¿Ves? Este medio tono se va moviendo así. Yo no voy a hacer exactamente lo que está ahí, pero tampoco puedo ir contra la naturaleza. Es decir, I don't gonna do exactly what I see in the photo, but at the same time, I can go against the nature. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So far, so good, and try to make it look close to we understand as a reality. Okay, this is a shadow under the pectoral. Okay, like that. Don't overwork. Be careful. Enjoy your drawing. we draw completely different to the old guys, you know. But at the same time, I try to capture a little bit of the essence of the technique. Understanding this, okay, it's going like that, see? And you can clean the area to establish the volume. There you are. So it's one here, another here. Go to the shadow blocking. And create the transition to the middle tone. There you are. Okay, this goes to heart. It's less intense because it's a curvy volume, you see, like this. And feel this one. Elevation here. It's obliquous muscle. It's not very evident in the model, even when it's not a fat guy, but at the same time don't have a definition. So let's go. What Michelangelo do is this thing, emphasis, you see, in some places. Okay, go to the arm. More than anything, middle tone with a very little accent at the end here, like that. Okay, to explain this volume, I block in this, and para explicar este volumen bloqueo y luego trazo de esta manera, ¿ves? Y voy dando la vuelta. Todo este volumen acá se cierra, ¿ves? Se cierra. It's hard to see in the photo again, but esta parte se cierra y no se ve bien en la foto, pero tú puedes, como sabes que va allí, tú puedes hacer esto. You see that? Because you know it's here. That is what the anatomy is useful, okay? La anatomía es útil en la razón de que te permita hacer este tipo de cosas, aunque no se vean, aunque no estén presentes en el modelo. No importa, tú sabes que es así. With the help of your knowledge in anatomy, you can do this even when the model don't have the information, or have the information, but it's not visible. So this is what the anatomy is good for you. That's the reason. Okay, so I'm blocking. This is the insertion of the triceps. Be careful here, because tengan cuidado. Esta es la inserción del tríceps. No traten de poner demasiada información. Traten de crear una relación de continuidad para que el tramado vaya describiendo todo lo que está pasando allí y ustedes puedan sentir la forma. That way you can feel the shape, okay? And that's, my friend, I feel with this you you can see exactly what I am trying to explain you before about how to do this kind of drawing. Is all about you, about how you know, about how you express what is visible or not in this particular drawing. See? This is the intersection here of the, okay, go here. Esta es la intersección de la pierna, the arm is over the leg here, see? And it's resting over there. This is strong shadow, cast shadow over this part. Gas, reflected light, middle tone. You know, you need to be aware of all these things, you see, and continuity. Overall continuity. Tienes que estar pendiente de la sombra propia, la sombra proyectada, la transición del medio tono. Todo eso es importante, no lo puedes perder de vista. Y al mismo tiempo, ¿ves? Al mismo tiempo llevar una relación de lógica entre las partes, ¿ok? This is like this, elevation here is like this, get in, cut. So, así podemos ir relacionando todo. Okay, the muscles in this area are very specific too, very, very specific. This is the shape of the sartorius. I need to feel that. It's coming down like this. This is a femoral, it's another volume here, you see? And you can feel it, you can feel that volume soft, okay? Very soft, because it's, in this way you can create a sensation of depth, you see? Go to there and go to the front like this. Less and less, okay? Okay, this is a little more round. I make emphasis in that particular volume, like this, ¿sí? Esto es un poquito más redondo, hago énfasis en ese volumen para que dé la vuelta. Eso es muy importante, sentir que da la vuelta, ¿ves? Esta es la inserción de el basto. This is insertion of vastus, interior vastus. Is over this area. And it have a very particular shape. You see, I separate the plane and now create the direction. Separo el plano y creo la dirección. Que esto se vea que es redondo, ¿ves? You need to feel it's round. It's very important that, see that? Goes and communicate here this way, softly. There you are. Okay, la rodilla, the knee. It's a bone who's floating here, you see? You need to see the mass blocking. It's more dark in this side. Less dark in the other direction, like this. But at the same time, you need to feel this is round. You see, it's moving like this. Okay? Remember, this is a bone, it's floating there. Recuerda que es un hueso que está allí, que está flotando. Tienes que sentir, ¿ves? Esta forma. Y la segunda parte no es la rodilla, es la tibia. This is another bone, completely different. Many people assume this is it's a complete thing, you know, but no. This is the tibia bone. The tibia, it goes in this direction. Sorry for my Shakespearean English. Lamento mi inglés malo. Pero hay palabritas que simplemente no conozco y no sé cómo explicarlas. Okay, you have a vastus here and another one in this side. Okay, the external vastus is going like this. Okay, there you are. And try to describe the movement, the form. You can, the insertion here, because remember this guy here. Carefully. This is too much, I need to, there you are, much better. Okay. Describe the form. Follow the direction of the muscle. That way you can feel very well the volume and the shape, you see? This is another gray here. Adjust. At the same time you draw, adjust. Ajustales. Al mismo tiempo que dibujas, completa. Muchas cosas las vas a ver en una segunda ronda. O sea, no las vas a ver de una vez, sino a medida que vas trabajando, te vas dando cuenta que hay que poner esto, que hay que poner lo otro. Y eso es una cosa que vas desarrollando a medida que vas progresando en tu dibujo. No te preocupes si no la ves al principio. Eso es perfectamente normal, ¿ves? Es perfectamente normal que no la veas. Pero te aseguro que la vas a ver. I can tell you, probably when you draw, you don't see few things or many things. But I can promise you, you will. Eventually, when your practice become more and more intense, you will develop some kind of sixth sense about how to, I need to do this, I need to do that. This one is bigger, you know, this one is small, this one curvy there, this one is more round, you see, things like that. But don't worry if in the beginning you can see that. But I promise you will. Te prometo que la vas a ver, aunque no la veas al principio, la vas a ver al final. Cuando tu trabajo mejore, tu percepción mejore, entonces tú te vas a convertir en un verdadero experto. Porque a medida que el tiempo pasa, increíblemente tus sentidos se van a aguzar. Okay? So I began to increase accents, you see? But in the beginning I can do this, you know, because I need to have the door to put the lock. Al principio yo no puedo hacer esto porque yo necesito tener puesta la puerta para colocar la cerradura, ¿ves? Simplemente no la puedo poner de una vez. Yo necesito estar seguro antes de hacer nada. Okay, so I began to create this direction and suddenly change the direction. You see that? Tengo que poner la dirección y me doy cuenta que tengo que cambiarla en un momento dado. Porque así es como se siente, así es como se ve. ¿Ves? Y bloqueo. Y parece que lo hubiera hecho todo de una vez así, pero no es verdad. Bloqueo, ¿ves? Y voy creando esa forma que es muy particular, ¿ves? Esto se monta, this will overlapping over this area like this. Can be two traces, like one like this, one like this. And especially this shadow, this volume here. We're gonna create this form, you see that? Okay, this one projects shadow over the calves. Esto va a proyectar una sombra sobre la pantorrilla. Elevación, mira. This one goes first like this. Here comes the muscle now. Elevation, less intensity. The muscle goes down like this. At the end, you can create a little bit of intensity. Al final puedes crear una intensidad aquí menos y de esa manera vas creando la sensación de redondez. Ve limpiando el área también, ¿ves? Eso ocurre, algunas veces ocurre que ves en los dibujos que hay dobles trazos así, en los dibujos antiguos. And that is perfectly normal because they don't erase too much, really. Cuando encuentras the second traces or confirmation of the traces, they don't really erase too much. They don't have erasers like us. Ellos no tenían borradores. Entonces vas a ver que lo que hay es como una confirmación o por el contrario hay una corrección que está más remarcada que las demás. Okay, let's move in this direction. I feel this direction, you see, in this direction, and this one here. And this is a plane of shadow. Okay, let's go. Now, describe the volume. Ahora describimos el volumen para que esto dé la vuelta. Now it's round. You have accents too, little accents here and there. También tienes acentos aquí y allá que puedes ir colocando a medida que tu dibujo va saliendo. I feel this movement here. Yo siento este movimiento, ¿ves? Two planes, 1, 2, okay? And in this point, the photograph helped me to confirm my perception, okay? I repeat, I don't use the photo to copy that. I use to reinforce my concept, okay? At the end, I repeat, at the end, I will have something different to the photo, and especially different to the drawing I did in the beginning. See, I feel this, wait a minute, it's more like this and like this. There you are. See, I feel all this thing here. The bone, the shape of the bone. The shape of the muscle inside, see? I reduce the size there because I don't like it. Not because it's not in the photo, it's because I feel it's not good. I don't like it. Lo cambio porque creo que no está bien. No porque esté así en la foto, sino porque no me parece a mí. No siento yo que esté bien. Es difícil de explicar. It's difficult to explain because, you know, it's even when you know a little bit of anatomy, sometimes you need to come to the conclusion, okay, this one is not okay, this one is okay, this one is okay, you know, like that. Okay. I'm not gonna make too much things in the face because we are not trying to make a portrait or something. It's more about the very basic shapes. No voy a tratar de hacer un retrato ni nada, sino confirmar cosas, ¿ves? Es para complementar la información, no para hacer nada especial. I can reinforce this. The cheekbone. Puedo reforzar esto, el cheekbone. Puedo marcar mejor la forma de la quijada. I can make this and create this shadow here. There you are. And goes in this direction. And go in the corner of the mouth, el rincón de la boca, la posición de el nose stroke position, the upper lip, the elevation of the bottom lip. No big deal, no hay que hacer grandes cosas. La oreja, bueno, yo nunca hago muchas cosas en la oreja porque se viene a primer plano. I never draw too many information in the ear because it's coming forward and I don't need that, okay? I don't need that. It's oh, this is the neck, you see, it's coming like this. And I think we can say we finish this exercise. It's a very exciting exercise. And I want you notice in the last minute this thing I'm gonna show to you. 1 second. Okay. Right now, I want to show you the photo. And what I did from the photo. Okay, of course I can still working in this. I can still working in this, and you see, and do something more finishing. But at the same time, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, look this. This is what usually many people do, and this is what you can do. Okay, I don't claim you need to copy me. Esto es lo que la gente usualmente hace, ¿ves? Esto es copiar esto. ¿Ok? Se parece, ¿verdad? Es igualito, ok. Pero esto no es dibujar, créanme, no es dibujar. Esto es otra cosa. This is another thing, because this one is a creation. This one comes from inside of you, of your understanding, the way you feel, the way you see the things. And at the same time, you are in that point, you become part of a very extraordinary line of artists. By the way, these little squares here, grid, you know, was used to translate the drawing to another paper or the canvas. Many people think that these people draw with the squares. No, they draw this first, and after that put the squares and create the squares bigger or little to trespassing this image to another plane. Ok, mucha gente cree cuando ve esta cuadrícula que ellos dibujaban la cuadrícula y después dibujaban. No, es al revés. Dibujaban la figura y luego la cuadriculaban para traspasarla a otra superficie más grande. Eso es lo que yo hubiera hecho aquí con mi dibujo. ¿Ves? Pero como tengo una mesa de luz, no es necesario. At the end, you can see this. You see, because, let me put my drawing is in the bottom. Mi dibujo está en el fondo. Y yo sobre mi dibujo perfeccioné y recreé todo para llegar al otro estado. A este estado que ustedes están viendo ahora. ¿Ok? Así que el dibujo sale por capas. Drawing comes out by layers. It's impossible to do like a computer, you know? At the end, I wish to explain to you few things, very important things. Al final les quiero explicar esto porque me parece a mí que es muy importante. Si yo coloco otro papel arriba, there's another paper here. You see? You still see my drawing. Tú sigues viendo mi dibujo. Pero quiero que notes esto que vas a ver, que es importante. I want you to notice this, please. It's very important. See the shapes? The cylindrical shapes. I no include the elbows. No incluyo los codos, solamente la parte cilíndrica del brazo y la otra parte, ¿ok? This part here is an anatomical point. Esta parte aquí es un punto anatómico. From clavicle to clavicle. There you are. You see? From clavicle to clavicle. And go to 11 reads, more or less here. And you create this plane. Look at this. You see? You create that plane. So now you will see something very interesting. Sorry, it's more like this. The top part of the body can be visualized as a box. See that? And the neck is a cylinder. And the head you see that? Todo puede ser reducido a cilindros, a formas geométricas, ¿se dan cuenta? Entonces, si esto se ve así, entonces estamos sintiendo el volumen. ¿Ves? This is the box for the hips. You see that? And over that, overlapping this, you have the cylinder here. And the other cylinder here. Sobre esto tú puedes ver que tienes un cilindro allí y otro cilindro. Así que al final, so at the end, you have this. Al final tienes esto. ¿Te das cuenta? Y si eso no es importante, pues yo no me imagino qué otra cosa puede ser más importante que entender eso. Shoulders are not in the equation. Elbows or knees are in the equation. You only follow the cylindrical shape. At the same time, you need to feel this. Al mismo tiempo tienes que sentir el volumen. ¿Ves cómo da vuelta? This is very important, people, okay? And again, follow the gesture. Y eso es muy importante. Y otra vez sigan el gesto, fíjense, ¿eh? Gesture. Okay? That's the very important thing. That is the clue of everything, okay? Follow the form. Follow the shape. Get the relation of volume. Cylinder, you see? So I hope you understand a little bit of this. I wish you enjoy this in the same way I enjoy this. Sorry for not complete the other drawing because that take me a lot of time. But this one, I draw this one for you. Dibujé esto para ustedes, aunque no hice la parte previa en cámara. La verdad es que me emocioné y no me di cuenta. Cuando me di cuenta ya lo había terminado. Pero le puse la valoración para que ustedes la pudieran ver. I really hope you can follow me soon and subscribe and put the bell on, and that way you know when I put more information. Síganme por favor, recomiéndenme con sus amigos. Traten de suscribirse y de esa manera cuando lo hagan van a saber, y ponen la campanita, ¿no? Van a saber que yo estoy allí y que subí una cosa nueva para todos ustedes. Esto es más round here, ¿ves? There you are. Okay, thank you very much. I see you soon. Bye.